Alright, we're going to be covering Kazumi's top moves. So our bread and butter poke is going to be down forward 1, and her Wolf Punisher is going to be down forward 1-2. Down forward 1-2 is not safe on block, but down forward 1 is. But with down forward 1-2 you get a guaranteed knockdown, and a most likely follow up after that. Our next key move is going to be 1-1. This poke puts us on +8 on hit and -1 on block. It's a good poke if you want to sidestep your opponent and bait some stuff. Our next move is going to be 1-1-2. This is -17 on block, so you can get launched and you will definitely get punished. But this move is very good for tracking and a knockdown as well. Alright, our next move on our list is going to be back 2. This move is a tailspin, and it's a homing move and it's -9 on block. Alright, our next move is going to be 4-4, and it's -6 on block, and it's practically a safe launcher, and it's a mid. Alright, now we're moving on to Kazumi's down back 4. This move is +4 on hit, so you could go for a little counter hit 4 setup. Down back 4 hits on counter hit, you get a guaranteed knockdown, and you get a follow up for a down 2. Now I'm going to be covering down 3. This move is launch punishable, but it's so fast it's hard to launch a reaction. Alright, next up is 3-2. This move on hit, get guaranteed down 2, and forward 2 does not work after it. Alright, now we're moving on to punishment. I personally believe this is Kazumi's stronger element within her character, and she's really good compared to other characters, and I'm going to demonstrate why. But within the next clips you're going to see, I won't be talking, so it's just going to be notations. Also, if you guys have any questions about Kazumi's punishment, just drop a comment below and I will answer. Alright, let's begin. With Kazumi, you can delay a lot of her strings like back forward 2-1, 1+2, or back forward 2-1, 4. The 1+2 version is -14, so it's punishable, and the 4 version is safe. Alright, you can delay down back 2, 3, 4 string. Down back 2 is always a good tool because you can use it as a mix up. So if opponent is crouching, you can get up forward 2, and then you can get a combo of it as I display here. Alright, Kazumi can get a combo off her down forward 1+2 break. Grab, sorry. But you can break it, so it's a 1+2 break, and you can get a combo of it. If you guys want the combo notations for the down forward 1+2, then drop a comment and I'll write it down. But I don't really feel a need to write it down because within my combos, I'm going to have notations, so it's kind of pointless. Alright, next we're going to be talking about Kazumi's instant run 1-2. This move is safe on block, and Kazumi can use that to advantage to move backwards and guess what opponent is going to press a button and then launch, as I show here. With Kazumi's warrior stance, she can get something guaranteed after her 1+2, so she can get another warrior stance free, I believe. And with her instant run 2, she can get another warrior stance free, and it's a can't hit launcher, so you can combo off that. On regular hit, it does not launch, but it's still a good move and you still get damage from it. Displaying some Kazumi counter hit setups, so this is off her magic 4. Alright, this is going to be the last thing I'll be covering in my Kazumi guide. And this is her warrior stance. So to perform Kazumi's warrior stance, it's forward 3+4 or back 3+4. But with the back 3+4, you cannot do any follow-up after. You can't literally do anything after. It's just a back jump, similar to Jinpachi's one in TTT2. But the thing I don't like about warrior stance is that it's a bit risky, but it's good at the same time. Alright, let's start off with warrior stance 2. This is a launcher and it's a safe high. Warrior stance 1+2. I believe it's safe on block. And warrior stance 1. That's a mid launcher, but it is punishable. Warrior stance 1+2. Warrior stance 3. Warrior stance 4-2. Warrior stance back 1+2, and it's a unbreakable grab, so you can get a guaranteed combo fit against the wall. So using warrior stance, it's not meant to be used carelessly. It's meant to be used for more of an Oki game and mix-ups. You're not meant to just throw it out because you just get jabbed, interrupted, or sidestepped. So what you're meant to do is just look for whiff punishment when you're using the warrior stance. You should use the back warrior stance more often because it keeps the opponent guessing what you're gonna do, and like you've got multiple setups. So as you see here, I'm just displaying possible setups that you could do with warrior stance. So if the opponent is crouching, you can hit them with the unblockable mid, aka the command throw, and it wall splats. And so you can go for, look, you could have went for a launch option right there. Kazumi has so much options with her warrior stance. It's not just as basic as people think. There's more to it. Kazumi is not as basic as people think she is. She actually has a good solid mix-up game that people don't actually know about. But hopefully this guide will get it out there. We'll get the Kazumi info to everyone else so that they can learn and understand the matchup. But this is the worst thing with Kazumi. You could sidestep warrior stance. If you find a player that can sidestep the warrior stance, you're practically fucked. Because this guy will just sidestep you like this, and you will get launched or back turn punished. This is just examples of me sidestepping. But some of her moves track, but like 90% of her moves, if I believe, you can sidestep. There's only, I think, the only move that tracks is the 4-2 from warrior stance. So I'm going to show you now. You can whiff it, but the tracking's a bit weird on this move. So as you've seen there, I whiffed it the first time, but when I tried to whiff it again, it tracked. It tracked both ways for some reason. But as I'm showing you now, her 1+2 you can sidestep. Her 1 you can sidestep. It's all sidesteppable, but no one knows this. No one knows. And you can sidestep 2. And that's it. That's Kazumi. Alright, thank you guys for tuning into my guide video today. And if you want another guide, please drop a comment and please subscribe. If we can reach 4K, I will produce so much content, guys. I promise you. And if you like this video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Peace.